2007 Mazda 3. It's a S 2.3 liter engine. Has a coolant leak, and I don't know if there's much to say about it. It's got a ruptured hose at the top here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got some duct tape on it. For the life of me, I never understood why some customers do that, not taking in taking in pressure dynamics and how things work. But duct tape is not going to hold liquid, so I never understood why customers put duct tape over. Now, I guess in an emergency situation, maybe it'll slow it down, but no, not at all. But you know, I don't fault them for trying. You don't know till you try. So, gotta get that leg out. That probably seems a little unprofessional. Everything's unprofessional. So, labor time on this is supposed to be like 1.4 hours to replace the heater hose. Don't ask me why. Okay, but you know, already halfway through it. So remove the air duct and the cover for the battery. I'm simply going to take off the intake, take off the air box. This should sort of lift out of here. Should sort of lift out of here. I got one more car I need to assess, so I might take a quick break so I can get the parts ordered while I'm working on this. Take the mass airflow off. There's clamp there, clamp there, and I still gotta take off the intake hose going to the throttle body. That should be a 10 millimeter. Let's see what happens. Came right on off. There's a K&N air filter. Needs to be clean. That's fine. Put that off to the side. It should pop right out, right? Something's falling down. I'm missing something. I might be able to just pull, because they got hose clamps on here, the universal style, which is great. So all I do is screw that out, screw that bottom one out, and pull it out. They got a loose wire running here. What's this? I'm gonna ignore that. I should be able to get this out without. Why is it so loose? This has a junkyard writing on a radiator. Hopefully. Oh yeah, it is ruptured a little bit on the heater hose. So yeah, he was right. Cut this light off. Not sure how well that displays. It's probably annoying. Flathead. Might need to get I can probably use my driver, the 8 millimeter. Stick that down there and push a button. Take that hose clamp off, and then just slide it off. I'll try this here. That'll give me enough leverage to be able to rotate it. Hopefully it's enough space. Yeah, I got space. Oh yeah, that'll work. I got those from Harbor Freight. I rarely have to use them, but just like now, it's coming in handy. I got a Gates brand hose. This is the upper radiator hose I'm replacing. And again, I don't know why the labor time was 2 hours. Well, an hour and some change, but I guess that's going by the book. Shouldn't be any cool. Oh, it is. Oh gosh, it's water. Like, Josh, I swear they come in clusters. I just did a water pump yesterday. If you look at the video from yesterday, I wound up putting the water pump on. What the? Something's got to. Okay, please tell me nothing's going to go wrong because it's too easy. I don't know how this is ate up like this. I've never worked on this guy's car before. That's that factory. If you looked at my video from yesterday, the water pump that I installed was bad. It was defective. I still got it. I still got to fill out the proper paperwork for a labor claim on that. So we're gonna pull this through here. Got my pen down here. All right, that's it. I don't know why is this like this? Is this factory? We're gonna find out with the new hose. Here's the, okay, there we go. There's the issue that was at the top up there. Simply, I'm gonna do simple thing, put in reverse order. Let me go get the new hose. I'm just gonna install everything in reverse order. Man. Yes, they're exactly the same. I'm not sure why that top portion has a notch cut out in it. I mean, it looks pretty consistent, like the cut, like a machine did it. Oh, I can feel it. I think I see why. There's like a little spot like that indicates where the hose is supposed to go. I think we'll be fine without it on this one. So if not, then I guess I'll have to mimic that other hose. I think it's worth just doing a test fit first, sorta. Anyway, I'm gonna put some dielectric grease inside of here so it'll slide on pretty easy. The hose clamps are going to keep it tight. So, well, I tell you what, I'm going to use like WD-40 because at least when it gets hot, it'll evaporate. You know, I know it's not a good idea. I'll probably use dielectric grease so it'll slide on a little easier. Okay, dielectric grease is the route I took. This is going to go like this. I just smear just a little bit just to coat it on the inside. It'll make life so much easier. I think this one was the one that went to the bottom. No. I think this is probably the one on top. Let's do this. Can't remember. I think this got to be the one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely taking off this air box would make it a lot easier. But I figure by the time I fight with it, I'll probably have this hose on here already. Put it back in the same way. That wire. Alright, so we're on. Yeah, fits pretty good. Take this hose clamp and open it up some more. Oh god. I think what I could do, I was thinking if I put that clamp up the top, if I position it well, I probably could get something in there like an extension, and I ain't got to put it back in the exact same spot. I can angle it up. I don't think that's going to be the case here. Maybe I can use like a 1/4 inch extension. Hose clamp, it's not going to work. I have to open it up a little more. Always putting it on is going to be the problem. Taking it off is never an issue. This hose is definitely a lot thicker. There we go. I think I might be able to get a 1/4-inch ratchet, stick it down at the top here, and I can comfortably put that back on. Let me put this upper hose going to the engine back on. Oh yeah, so that fits real good. So yeah, I didn't have to cut a notch in it. I'm gonna leave that one like that. I'm gonna get a 1/4-inch in the swivel, and I should be able to stick it down in there and tighten that hose clamp up. All right, this is the first try of what I think might work. So I got a regular extension here, going to a longer, and a wobble head, and a swivel. So see if this does what I need it to do, and I feel like it's going to work. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I made that bend. What I should have done was put some tape on this swivel so it's not to fight it. All right. Shoot. What I had before. Yeah, just the problem is it's new. I can't quite muscle this like I want it. I gotta overcome the clamp, that the tension of the new hose, the new rubber. All right, about slow and steady. That's what this is. I can get a couple turns in there. Yeah, if Honda made something like this, the suspension, all those components would be a lot better, but it's just Ford quality, and it sucks. And so I think we're good. I don't know why I still want to rotate. I might just get a couple more additional turns in there, and I should be fine. Let's go to the top portion here. Right there. This will be the easy part. You know, and the bad thing is, like, all this stuff is made of plastic too, which doesn't help the situation with this vehicle. The outlet housing looks like it was replaced already. This coolant, but I think the thermostat's inside of there. I want to say, but I might be wrong. Feels like that's the housing I'm referring to over here, where the upper radiator hose go to. I think it's just the bypass, or the. All right, I think we're good. I got it pretty tight on here. I feel like if I keep tightening it up, it's just gonna potentially break it. Maybe, well, you know what I did do? I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I forgot. I put dielectric grease on it. It'll work out. I'm pretty sure we're fine. That's why it keeps rotating. It's not gonna do that with the top one, is it? No, that's pretty tight. I probably just put too much on the bottom there. I'll put this air filter back in here, this high performance K&N. See, this is why y'all shouldn't listen to me. This car might wind up coming back, and I might be embarrassed that I screwed something up. Putting dielectric grease on a hose. How dare you, sir? Here we go. that. Sitting flush top here, it looks like. Pull that back off. It's not sitting flush at the top. There we go. Sometimes those clips go inside the housing and they keep you from being able to close the clamps up all the way. Put this back. This is the PCV, part of the ventilation system. And we're going to put this back here for the intake hose. Perfect. Fill it up with coolant. Or I already got my pressure tester sitting out, so I probably could just pressure test it. But I think I'm a little rogue and just put everything together, not pressure test it, and see if it works. It's just my they got a system in here, something aftermarket. Oh, I went the wrong way. Which way did this go? This goes. Got some aftermarket stuff in here. It's not going to fit perfect, so we're good. I found what seems to be an appropriate cap. I'm going to pressure test it and pull a vacuum and see what happens. I'll just, I can pull a vacuum. We'll just take that route. So it's holding the vacuum, so we're in good shape. It hasn't climbed up the atmospheric pressure yet. Let's see how low it dropped that fluid. I didn't drop it much. Let me see if I can. I guess I gotta find a petcock and get that water out. Because taking this hose off didn't work. I thought I could take that hose off and it'd be the lowest point and it'll drain, but it didn't. I got the petcock out. I got it pulled out as far as I could, but I couldn't pull it out. So I put my cap back on, threw some air pressure in there, and it forced it out. And I found it. So it's, if you're looking for the petcock here, it's on the driver side, lower part of the radiator. So on the side where the brake master cylinder is, that side, down at the bottom side of the radiator, the very bottom. And this car, obviously been in a collision, doesn't have any type of like undergarment or whatever here, undercover protector. So I was able to get access to it. So, and another thing, it seemed like they put stop leak in there. I'm gonna show you that fluid in a little bit once I get this topped off. And you'll see that it has like little silver particles in there, like they put some stop leak in it to try to remedy the problem. It's not a good thing. I'm going with the universal green. It'll be all right. It's nothing special about it. I'm sorry, conventional, as the girl at the parts store said. So this will suffice. That's what I use in most cars anyway, especially if it's, you know, got some factory stuff and we're going aftermarket, and never had any problems out of it. We'll see. Let me show you what that fluid looked like that I pulled out, and you can see that there's obviously some stop leak in there because it has some little silvery looking particles, like bars. While the car is running, this is, if I get the light to cool on, Oh, that's my light. So while the car's running, this is the little flakes that I was referring to. It'll show up pretty well. You can see the reflection from the light. Yeah, they put stop leak in there, so it wasn't as worse as it could be, but it's not a good idea to put in there, and it's very discretionary. But for the most part, just fix it right so you don't have to worry about clogging up the system, because trust me, it will make a mess. I'm gonna let this joker do its thing, let the coolant circulate, vacuum test it. It held. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine with the pressure test too. I think I told you the labor time, told you what the petcock was. Since it was, the whole heater hose was already replaced before, it wasn't that bad of a replacement. But if anything happened, I'll definitely update. Hit that link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed how the rituals gonna work. See you next one.